Alright, on the previous video I left off showing you this separation right here, okay? We've got 4 equal divisions. One, math. The other, science. Religion, and then we have the arts, okay? This central location here is the predeterminate condition, alright? That is rebellion. That's the spiritual rebellion, which is what the narrative in the Bible is calling the Garden of Eden event. All right, that is where the beginning of this spiritual rebellion takes place as it is applied to the lives of mankind. Okay, so if this rebellion is taking place, it's taken place initially within the mind of man. And that's where we have this apple now is being divided, and then we get a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere. Now, as I told you, these hemispheres are connected to the brain. We have a left and a right hemisphere of the brain. Now, if you remember, in the biblical scriptures, it says a house divided against itself cannot stand. And I think somewhere in the scriptures again it says a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Now, this is that division that the scriptures are so telling you about, that once a house is divided, it cannot stand. Well, I'm here to tell you that the house that is divided is your own mind. The division has been set up within your own mind, and it is going to be broken down into 2 portions. One is going to be facts, and that's what science and mathematics are going to represent. This one pyramid right here, representative of the left hemisphere of the brain, is all about facts. Now, the right hemisphere of the brain, remember, this is a division. Give unto her double the knowledge of good and evil. So the right hemisphere of the brain, now we see, is all about faith. Now, faith can be termed as feeling or intuition, and then that's how it teams up with the arts. Now, to get you to understand this a little bit better, we're going to look at something right here that will help you understand what we're looking at. The predeterminate condition controls 4 main variables that govern our world evolution. All other variables can be grouped under these 4. Number 1, religion. Number 2, the arts. Now, the arts, they have many groups that can be put underneath this title of arts, like music, philosophy. Now, even in modern times here, movies, these are all associated with the arts. The arts are about individual expression. Then we have science and mathematics. These 4 are the main avenues of control. Okay? These 4 can be divided into 2 halves. Okay? Number 1 half is faith, represents the spirit. That's religion and the arts. Number 2 are facts, which is the material facts of science and mathematics. So now we see 2 distinct views develop, and both are heavily manipulated. That's exactly right. Both views are heavily manipulated, the material and the spiritual view. Now that you understand a little bit about this, you can see how these groups, which are 4 in number, are broken in to 2 separate halves. Now, this has to do with the hemispheres of the brain, like we talked about. So I'm going to show you how the left hemisphere of the brain is controlled by material facts, and then the right hemisphere of the brain is based upon the feeling or the intuition or the spiritual faith. So let's look at this. And this is a video that I did entitled Why the Illuminati Use the Left Eye. And you've got to see this video if you have not seen it already. And we don't have much time on this video left. I'm going to come back and talk about it and tell you what we see here.